Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jackie England, and this is one of the best things I get to do all year, and that's to recognize terrific kids. And that's a big feat in our school because we have a lot of terrific kids in our school. So your child was selected by teachers or their peers to be terrific kid for this 9 weeks. So be proud of them. I'm very proud of them. Before I get started, I'd like to introduce Mr. Overturf. He's been with the Terrific Kid program for a very long time, and I'm going to ask him just to say a few words and introduce who we brought with him today.
Thank you, ma'am. On behalf of fellow members, Kingsley Plimpton, Andy Rusnak, and about 55 other members of Azalea City, we just want to take a moment to welcome parents, grandparents, and friends to honor these young people. As she said, in a moment she'll be reading to you what their teachers and sometimes even their classmates have said about these students and what they're accomplishing. And we're certainly proud to be a part of it here at the Children's Reading Center. We're proud of what they're doing. They work hard on their grades and their academics, but we also know they work hard on their character, their attitudes, their behavior. And so we think it's a well-rounded program that encourages both. So we're proud of what they're doing. We're thankful for what they're doing. And we just say to each one of them, just keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you. Member, you want to introduce her?
Yep. Another member, one of our newer members, Carrie Hawkins. So thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Overturf. Your child will be receiving a folder. And on the front of the folder, you'll have an overview of what the teacher or children, their peers, have said about them. But inside the folder, there's all kinds of goodies. So let me go through that quickly. First, we have a pencil from the Kiwanis Club. You have a free kids meal from Zaxby's. You have your Terrific Kid bumper stickers. And by the way, if there's any grandparents, we have grandparent bumper stickers up here. Just see Mr. Overturf at the end of the awards. We have a Muscle White certificate, a Golden Corral certificate, a PAX Karate Academy certificate. There's more, hold on. You have a certificate from the Kiwanis Club. You have a Burger King certificate, a CP Deli certificate, and a Beef O'Brady certificate. So you guys are going to be doing a lot of eating, okay? So everybody gets that. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to call up from Miss Valdez's class, Micah Moore, and let's see what we have to say about Micah. You're right, I need to see, I'm old. Come on, Micah. Okay. This is what we have to say about Micah. As a kindergarten teacher at the Children's Reading Center, I'm honored to nominate Micah Moore as the recipient of the Kiwanis Terrific Kid Award for the second quarter of the school year. Having Micah in my class this year has been a joy. Micah is ready to learn new things and always ready to help those around him. He is a great example of kindness in our classroom. Micah loves to share stories and make new friends. He consistently follows directions and is always polite. He is safe, responsible, and respectful on a regular basis. Micah is a model student to other children in the classroom. Micah is considerate to those around him and tries his best to always do the right thing. He works hard and does a great job academically. Micah is a great partner to the other students in our class. Micah is a very fair and helpful student. He works well in groups and does his best to assist others in need. He takes turns, shares with others, and uses great manners. His smile and laugh are contagious, and I'm happy to have him share both in our classroom. As Micah's teacher, I am very proud of all he does every day to learn while bringing happiness to those around him. I feel blessed to have him this year. Micah Moore is truly a terrific kid. All right, thanks, Micah. Okay, from Miss White's class, Maisie Williams. Okay. Maisie Williams is a terrific kid because she sets an example of responsibility, trustworthiness, respect, fairness, and kindness each day. Maisie shows how responsible she is by always bringing her backpack, folder, and homework to school. When she gets in class, she always makes sure to put her folder in the basket and get started on her morning work. She also makes sure to work hard and complete her work quickly. Maisie shows trustworthiness by always being reliable and honest. I can always count on Maisie to tell the truth and do what's right. Maisie is also respectful. She always treats everyone she meets with respect. I love that she always treats others the way she wants to be treated. Maisie shows fairness each day when working with other students. I can always count on Maisie to share with others. She is also really good at making sure each person gets a turn when playing any game. My favorite quality about Maisie is her kindness. Maisie is kind to everyone she meets. She always makes sure to include everyone, no matter if she's playing on the playground or working in class. Maisie also always has the sweetest things to say to others around her. Maisie truly has a big heart. She is definitely one of a kind. I am so blessed to be Maisie's teacher this year. Way to go, Maisie. I am so proud of you. Love, Mrs. White. Okay. At this time, I have Mrs. Green's terrific kid. We have Brantley Moore, and I would say they're not related except for they're dressed the same today. So come on, Brantley. Okay. Turn around to that. There we go. Brantley is a perfect candidate for this award. He is someone I can constantly depend on. He is always the first one to follow directions. He leads his classmates by modeling great behavior. He is not only well-behaved, but also has outstanding performance in his academics. He receives phenomenal grades because of the extreme amounts of effort he puts towards his work. Brantley is so dedicated that he sets the bar high for himself and shoots for perfection. I'm looking forward to watching him grow and reach his full potential. I'm proud to be his teacher. And that's for you. All right. Mrs. Moore's terrific kid is Zane Sonali. Zane is the perfect example of a truly terrific kid. He is well behaved in the classroom as well as the other areas of our school. You could walk into my classroom at any given time and find Zane doing exactly what he is supposed to be doing. Not only is Zane an excellent student, but he is an outstanding friend and classmate too. If one of his classmates mentions that they need help on an assignment, he is the first one to volunteer to help them out. He is also one of the best classroom helpers. Anytime my hands are full or I need an errand run, he is the first to offer to help me. Zane is an absolute joy to have in my class. I know that he is going to do amazing things in life, and I feel privileged to be his teacher. Way to go, Zane. I'm so proud of you. From Mrs. Stagg's class, Alyssa Strickland. There we go. Alyssa is a very helpful student who is always willing to lend a hand. Alyssa works hard to complete her work in a timely manner, and instead of using the extra time to talk or play, she is always helping another student or asking me what she can do to be of help to me. I can always depend on Alyssa to keep up with her papers and help other students find anything they have misplaced. Alyssa is also a very talented artist who uses her gift to beautifully accentuate her classwork. She also uses her skill to create pictures that she gives to students in her class. Often this gift works to cheer up a student who may be feeling a little down. Alyssa works to better herself each and every day that she is in my classroom. Even when tasks are troublesome for her, she uses it as a learning experience rather than a roadblock. Alyssa truly believes that each day is a new chance to work harder, do better, and achieve more. This attitude will carry her far in life. I am so happy that Alyssa is a part of my classroom family. She truly is a terrific kid. Miss Everett's terrific kid, Philip Wooten. Our class chose Philip Wooten as our terrific kid. I cannot say enough about this wonderful student. I thank him daily for his kindness and excitement toward learning. He has an internal drive that keeps him motivated. He genuinely cares about his academics and his friends. Philip is a hard worker and always passionate about what he does. I asked Philip's classmates why they feel that he deserves this award. Here are a few of their replies. Philip is an outstanding student. He cheers people up. Philip has the best smile. If there is a problem, Philip will fix it. He is excited to help people. One student said, Philip is an on-track kid. These are just a few examples of how well thought of Philip is in our classroom. When I asked Philip why he feels that we chose him as terrific kid, he said, I am nice and good to people, and I'm a fast runner. Also, I am compassionate. My favorite thing he said about himself is, if I feel sadness, I work through it. Well, that is a great attitude, Philip. Always be kind to everyone and find ways to work through your bad moments. Encourage your fellow students to be their best. If you continue in this way, you will be a great leader and contributor to our community. Philip, you are one terrific kid. Love, Mrs. Everett. Mrs. Edwards' class, Noah Gabriel. Face out, baby. Noah was chosen for the Terrific Kid Award because he is successful in the classroom as a hardworking student and a thoughtful friend to his classmates. Noah completes his classwork on time and pays attention to detail. He focuses on his work and avoids distractions when necessary. When he finishes his work, Noah often helps others that need support. Noah is liked by all his classmates because he is always willing to listen and provide thoughtful feedback to them. Noah typically looks for the good in people. He sees the truth in situations and is honest. He is sensitive to both sides in disagreements and chooses his words carefully when offering his advice to help friends solve a problem. Noah is respected by his classmates, teachers, and staff here at CRCCS. He is a hard-working, independent thinker that is sure to find success in school. Good job, Noah. All right, Mrs. Smith's terrific kid, Gianna Bowen. Okay. Gianna Bowen is our terrific kid this 9 weeks. Gianna is a quiet student who is always working her hardest. Gianna is an extremely responsible student. She always comes to class prepared and ready to learn. Every morning, Gianna comes in and immediately has what she needs out on her desk for me to collect and gets to work on her assignments with minimal distractions. She is usually one of the first students finished with her morning work and is following what the next direction is without me having to talk to her. Gianna handles problems on her own in the classroom. She works well with students in the class, and I know I can sit her with anyone and there will be no issues. When Gianna has work completed, I always see her with a book in her hand or working on something creative with a friend. She is respectful to adults as well as peers and always has a positive attitude. Gianna is a hard worker and always puts in her best effort. Thank you, Gianna, for being such a respectful and terrific kid. Keep up the great work. Mrs. Griffith's terrific kid, Brianna Shorter. Brianna Shorter is my terrific kid for the second 9 weeks. She is the sunshine in our classroom. She comes to class with a good attitude, a huge smile, and she tries hard every day. She works well with her peers and makes friends with everyone. Brianna is polite, friendly, and fun to be around. She is also improving in math and was able to participate in the most recent Rocket Reader Day. She applies herself and works hard to reach her goals, even if they seem difficult at first. These qualities make Brianna a terrific kid, and I am so proud of her. Love, Mrs. Griffith. Okay, Mrs. Sherwood's terrific kid, Kennedy Carlton. There she is. Kennedy is a terrific kid because she is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary. She is the extra. She never gives up because she always tries just one more time, and she only stops when she is done. She compliments others and is proud of her own accomplishments. I am proud of you too. She believes in herself, which makes her stronger than she realizes. I believe in you too. She tries hard, but knows her limits. She asks if she needs help and trusts others to help her. She fills our hearts with laughter and makes us smile often. We love seeing your smile. My wish for you is that you see the light in this world, in yourself, and in others. You are unique, special, and an amazing person. There will never be another you. I appreciate all you do. Dream, believe, wonder, inspire, love, and always listen, because that is what I'll always do for you. With love, Mrs. Sherwood. I can always tell the teacher that's mad with me for the week because they make me read all this, but this child, everybody deserves it. So here we go. This is Gage White. Come on up, Gage. All right, you ready? Okay. There are students who behave as they should. They come into class, sit down, do their work, follow directions when told, and get along with their classmates. Those students are common in the classroom. But there are other students who go over and beyond what is asked of them. They take notice to the needs of others and help out with whatever is being asked. It's these students that fall into the category of earning the title of Terrific Kid, and it is with great pleasure that I can announce Gage White as one of those students. Gage is definitely one of a kind. He is honest, fair, hardworking, and humble. When I think of Gage, the first thought that comes to mind is integrity. He does what is right most of the time, and when he does something that is wrong, he takes ownership of his actions and finds a way to correct it. Another quality that stands out is how hardworking Gage is. He doesn't expect handouts or freebies. Every grade that Gage received, he has earned through perseverance and hard work. It is important to him that he perform well in everything that he does, and he takes great pride in doing things right. His humble nature does not seek out praise or accolades from others. If he sees a need, he finds a way to meet it, whether it be for himself, another student, or a teacher. If you were to ask his peers what they thought about him, they would not have anything negative to say. He is well respected by those around him because he exhibits character traits that are valued and uplifting. He treats everyone with the same fairness and does not exclude others. Sometimes kids can be very cruel towards one another. If Gage sees that another student is being mistreated, he will stand up for that student and try to put a stop to it. He has such a kind heart that is backed by a warrior spirit. I am so proud to name him my Terrific Kid for this 9 weeks. There is nobody more deserving of this recognition than he is. Mrs. Harwell. Okay, there you go, you're welcome. And last but certainly not least, Jolie Cabrillo. This is she's from Mrs. Ziegler's class. It has been a pleasure to teach Jolie this year. She is always kind to others, listens, follows directions, and overall always does the right thing no matter the situation. She is trustworthy, dependable, honest, determined, and hardworking. These are 5 major characteristics I harp on in my classroom, and by far she meets these expectations. Jolie, remember that the characteristics I've listed above are hard to keep as you get older. You will have trials in life, but I expect you to persevere through them as you do in the classroom. Stay the kind, loving child that I have gotten the pleasure to be with this year. Love those around you and love yourself for who you are. We are all so blessed to have you in our class. Love, Mrs. Ziegler. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our Terrific Kids program. I believe we can still go online and see the program. We can do that. So you can go to the Putnam Schools website and click on the YouTube, and you'll be able to see this program. Also, we always have a copy made for parents, and we'll be sending that home when we get the copies back. I want to thank all of you for being great parents, because without you, we wouldn't have terrific kids. So I'm going to give you all a hand. And if we could thank the Kiwanis Club for doing this for us several times a year. All right, guys, thank you.
Changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Since 1915, Kiwanis International has touched millions of lives through thousands of service programs for children around the world. When you help one child, you help the world. Life is bigger than just one